Hello, it's Molly Reamer with 30 Days of Goddess in Bridges Grove with this week's mini ritual. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I'm using today, including the next card in our ongoing, evolving, unfolding Earth Runes Oracle, which is a progressive oracle card system I'm actively in the process of developing this year for our Goddess Magic patrons at Patreon. I've got a Womanrunes card, cards from the daily practice deck, also a card from the Urban Crow Oracle, and one from the Song of the Grandmothers. So a whole buffet of possibilities for us today. I was sitting there with my cards thinking about what to choose, and I decided to choose everything. So anyway, our 11th card for the Earth Rune system is the Sacred Grove, the Rune of Protection. I am thinking about retitling this one the Rune of Community, so I will stay tuned. This is, as I said, this one's under development. But this is the Rune of retreat in the terms of not retreat as in like pulling backward, but retreat as in like a safe space to gather, like having a retreat. Ancient wisdom, purpose, serenity, reflection, nature. It is a relational rune and a rune of interdependence and community or communal action. So thinking about whether you have sacred spaces to gather, sacred spaces to retreat to. Do you have a grove of belonging? Do you have a place to tend to the heart of community? Do you have a place to gather with your community? So this could be seen as a gathering place to express your magic, your wholeness, your communal experience. We live in a relational world. And then from Womanrunes, the Flying Woman, who's really perfect for this month of change. Our theme for 30 Days of Goddess for March is change, and the Flying Woman really is this rune of transformation and change, a rune of death and rebirth, shape-shifting and change, the cycles of life and the unfolding discoveries of place. So how might you fling your arms open to life as it is right now, to the changes all around you? How might you fling your arms open to that and soar and fly and spread your wings? So I love the Flying Woman. And then, so I just heard a crow a minute ago. Also hear my brother and sister-in-law's roosters, neighboring roosters. And, but there was a crow just a minute ago. And so the card from the Urban Crow Oracle is Anomaly, which I think also is a good card for this month of change, because basically pay attention to things that are different. What is catching your eye? What is changing for you? What is standing out? What are you paying attention to? What is calling for your attention? What is, what's catching your focus? And then let's go ahead and do our card from the Song of the Grandmothers. And we received Grandmother Hummingbird, which is the card for joy. And this one made me smile because the hummingbirds usually aren't back in Missouri. It is very warm here right now. We had frost and snow not that terribly long ago, but it is almost 80 degrees today. And I am wondering if the hummingbirds will be back a little earlier this year because because it's so warm. And I know that climate change and things like that are accelerating a lot of migratory patterns, and the birds are having to hurry to keep up with the changing earth. It can be kind of inspiring if you read about it. I've read some articles about how they've altered their patterns to cope, and it's pretty interesting to see how they've changed. It's also discouraging too on the other side, because they shouldn't really have to speed up their lives in order to cope with human caused things. So anyway, sorry, side note, Grandmother Hummingbird is about joy. Happiness blossoms in gratitude and belief. It flowers for you. And so I wanted to share a little section from the book, the companion book that goes with it about this card of joy, because I really think it is a good one. Vivacious and exuberant Grandmother Hummingbird radiates joy through the rainbow, vibration extending beyond her tiny body. We often see happiness as an end goal, yet even when it comes, we may feel our euphoria marred by feelings of guilt, irresponsibility, or worry for when the other shoe will drop. Grandmother Hummingbird entices a different focus. Ground your joy in gratitude. Stay aloft with her by spreading love wherever and however you feel inspired to do so. She hums into your presence to remind you happiness is your birthright. But don't mistake her message. I thought this was great. If and when you feel unhappy, you are not being punished or condemned. And you're also not wrong to feel unhappy. Instead of censoring, visualize yourself as a flower and ask Grandmother Hummingbird to land on your head. Allow her soothing vibration to travel through your body and notice where it gets stuck. Send your attention there. Ask her to help you name and release whatever is blocking your joy. Thank her with love and carry on with a lighter heart. Your natural state is joy. Allow yourself to partake in it fully and appreciate it when it comes. This practice will sustain you during the flight between one happy moment and the next. So I think that is a good reminder that our joys can come and go, and we can flit from one joy to the other, but there's nothing wrong with us if we feel unhappy. We can actively seek back out our joy. And then I had the ritual here, ease. And I've come back to this multiple times this year, as you may have noticed in these rituals, but may we be open to ease. May we accept the possibility of ease. May we let some things be easy, but may we be open to ease. May we be open to ease. That's what I have come back to repeatedly this year. I have a tendency to make things harder than they have to be, to make a little bit more work for myself than is actually necessary, to make things a little harder. When when something feels too easy, or when I have some ease, I look around me with ways to fill it up, to fill in the space, or to create more, to kind of replace the unfamiliar sensation of ease. So I'm really trying to be mindful of that this year and attentive to my own pattern to not let things be easy, even when they could be. Here is a wonderful practice. Kneel down and rest your palms on the earth. Perfect for this time of year when everything is pushing forth and emerging. We've had some rain lately that's been very welcome. I'm waiting for mushrooms to start appearing. So kneel down and rest your palms on the earth. Tune your heartbeat to that heartbeat of the holy. Oh, I'm going to do this one because I have two prayers. So here's a prayer. May I risk, this goes good with the flying woman. May I risk stepping into myself, my own power, my own shining, my own joy. I didn't even see that till now. My own purpose, my own life lived in all of its risks and rising. Each life includes risks and rising. May we risk stepping into ourselves, our own power, our own shining, our own joy. And our affirmation, perfectly related. Today I step out of force and into ease, and maybe into joy as well. Step out of force and into ease and into joy. And then closing with one of our cards. This is the card I actually just picked for my prayer book page for 30 Days of Goddess today, and then I thought I'd like to include it in the ritual as well. So this one's really great. No matter what you are doing, bestow a moment of grace upon yourself, a blessing of comfort from your very own self. You carry temple space within you wherever you go, and no matter how frazzled or unworthy you feel, there is a living altar of the sacred right beneath your skin. So may you be open to ease this week. May you be open to joy. May you be open to transformation and change. May you risk stepping into yourself in full. May you inhabit your own wholeness with love and trust. And may you seek out the wisdom, community, and our companionship and love of community. Thank you so much for being here. Keep living your magic. Bye-bye.